Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I'm Rubix and this is episode 9.5? Just read the title, it might be 9.1. We'll choose. Anyway, I was watching Griffin Prime's stream yesterday and he was saying about how he wishes there was a video he could watch to learn all my secrets about the racecourse. So, without further ado, that's what this video is. So bad! This is the worst run of my life. That's still less than 2 minutes. That's what I don't understand. I had the worst run of my life, and yet it's still less than 2 minutes. It's wild. Anyway, I'm gonna try and go through the course a little bit slower now, and talk about some of the things that are going through my mind as I'm going around the course, basically. The first thing is actually I start in the middle, and that might seem a little bit counterintuitive because you want to be on the inside lane, but I just feel like it gives you a much cleaner start. You just go straight in a straight line rather than having to turn immediately. I'm starting and I'm going literally in a straight line, and then I'm turning really close to this corner and carrying on. And as I say, keeping on that inside lane while going in a straight line where possible, because you always travel further or faster in a straight line. Basically trying to not turn as much. This is the second bit, which is really fun to talk about. I try to line myself up against this wall and then fly around and hit this wall, and that way it just avoids all of that nasty corner, which is so difficult to hit right. With the tree, you want to kind of drift so that you can get as close to the tree as possible. Again, it's just hugging that inside lane, really. Which I know is easier said than done. But that's it. That's the secret. That and don't touch your mouse. If you don't touch your mouse, it's just going to keep you so much more orientated. In my experience, anyway. This one I do a little 360. Not really sure why. I don't think it's faster. But it looks cool. And isn't that half the thing is just trying to look cool while you do it? Probably. This one I am extra careful to drift. But once you get it down, you get it down. I think the biggest takeaway, to be honest, from this entire video is going to be practice. I've probably gone around this course at least 100, maybe even 200 times. So if you want to get good, just practice. I love that I said I was going to do this slower. And yeah, I pretty much beat my last time. I hope that was helpful. Maybe. It probably wasn't. Let's walk around. So as I say, we're kicking things off. We're going in a straight line literally like that, and then drifting this corner real close. So that you basically want to scrape these grass blocks. You want to go through here if possible. That then lines you up really perfectly to just go straight for a while. And then turn ever so slightly, straight again along the inside of the course. And then, yeah, basically scrape these. That'll then line you up to go between the holes. More often than not, I'll fall into this hole. So that helps you probably line up where I'm going. But you should be aiming between the two rather than going around the outside, around the inside. Because then that lines you up again perfectly to go in a straight line pretty much over to here. At this point, you want to drift this first corner, and you can bang into this wall if you really want to. That'll then line you up. So do a nice drift, and then you want to basically push yourself against this wall. That'll speed you up. Then you want to drift it and hit this wall, as I say. Now you can choose to either like really drift this and go slowly, or you can even hit into this post and then turn so that you lose all that momentum, but you line yourself up perfectly so you're not going to hit any of the other obstacles. Going along here in a straight line again, and then getting as close as possible, turning backwards so you lose all that momentum, and getting as close as possible to the end of the tree. Drifting round. Again, close to the inside, sticking to the inside of this, so you don't have to travel as far. This one's pretty self-explanatory. Not really a lot of secrets, it's just stick to the inside. Bish bash bosh, really. You know, a really nice straight line here, like a really nice one, where you can just like hands off the A and the D key and just go straight forward. And then as you turn into here, you want to drift this way and then line yourself up again straight, more towards that corner. Obviously, because it's the inside. And round. And round. This is where you're going to come in really fast, so you need to do your little 360, or you could just like drift it. But I do the 360. It loses a lot of the momentum. Because this is so skinny, you want to lose that momentum or you're going to crash. Especially because there's like the polar bear around here, and you'd never really know where the polar bear is going to be. So you've got to be careful. Like, it can be on the course sometimes, and so you've got to be ready to adapt for that. Because that can and will ruin your time. So you've got to be careful. Going around here, drifting into the wall probably, and then drifting back. You want to take this like this. You want to go inside like so. And then as you come to the open ocean, you want to drift out, basically so you're on the outside of the ice. That's the only way you're going to get around this little thin bit. You've got to be careful, but you gotta do it, or you're going to lose all your speed, and you're going to have a really slow time. It's a balancing act, quite literally. Inside. This is the future, so we're going to ignore it. I'll probably talk about that later on in the video. Just after this clip, probably, anyway. Underneath the new archway. Don't drift into the snowbank like this person. You want to stick to the inside again. Straight, straight, straight. Forward. Round. And yeah, into the home straight, where you literally are just going forward again, and then just ever so slightly turning and going forward all the way like this. And going across pretty much here. And that's how you do it. That's the secrets. I hope that's helpful. Now then, moving into Season 2 of the Racecourse, we have the new section, which is the Mountain, or the Dragon's Lair, depending on what you want to call it. So these slime blocks right here are going to get removed. You're going to have some statues and a building, probably. This is going to look really, really spooky and royal and things. But right now, we've just got the placeholder stone. But it will be changed. You go up this, and then you come into here. Now, the fun part of this is it's a fork. So you have to really carefully go around this. This is really thin. But if you want to hit it fast, you've got to go right on the edge, or you're going to fall off. You're going to hit the wall and you're going to fall off. And then really slow down at the end to get in there. It's really fun. If you do fall, you're going to end up in the ice cave. There's going to be a lot of obstacles in the middle of the path as well, because I want to punish people for falling down here. So icicles and things like that blocking your way. Now, if you are on the top track, you will fly out the top of this cave, just up there. And if you're on the bottom, you'll come out of this doorway here. And then you'll be back on track. I need to widen this section here a bit, because you do fly out of there, and you sometimes end up literally on the mountain. So I need to change this a little bit, but yeah, that's the plan. Then we have Season 3. This is a real sneak peek now. We have a new biome opening up right here as part of Season 3. We're not entirely sure how the course is going to be changed yet. We do know that we've got a lot of fun builds coming your way. And I want to make the track go through it, if possible. Whether or not that's incorporating this section of the river and having it go across here and then round. Who knows? And then we also have the party beach, which is going to go here, where it's summer and everyone's chilling and having a great time. And that is the plan. I'm not sure if we'll have any time to get any more builds in, but if we do, I want to open up this fork as well. I want to make it so you can go left. I think that'd be really cool. This is a really nice section of river. I think could be a really, really cool little extension. It'll add probably a good minute to the course, so I think that's really, really nice. So that's my plans. Those are things on my radar. I'm really excited to see the future of this build. It'll be very, very fun. But yeah, without further ado, that is the end of the video. I hope you've enjoyed. I hope this is useful. This is our Season 1 of the Racecourse wrap-up, if you will. I hope it's helpful. I hope this really improves some of the Halcyonites times. We shall see. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya!